Are we having fun yet?
Why did I decide to do this the night before? You know, because I had free labor. That's why.
That's what
it's your
it is.
fault.
Yeah, my fault.
It's Rebecca's fault for saying you guys are gonna have so much fun.
Yeah,
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
God.
Yeah.
I'm blaming Rebecca.
Me too.
Ugh.
Well, how's day one going?
Great. Someone's afraid of taking a radiator that has a small leak in it, so I'm trying to find one that does not leak, and it's not going well. Ugh.
Well, you found one. What seems to be the problem with it?
No, it won't be here till 11. Someone doesn't know the concept of time.
I got all kinds of time.
Fuck you do. It's still 8 hours there, and you want to leave at 11? You're a fucking joke. We're gonna be having fucking traffic problems.
We might have a stop-go problem if you don't fix the radiator.
Uh-huh.
We go, and then we stop. This is called burnt polytan.
T6.
T6 burnt polytan.
Oh, you're a
T6 burnt poly. I see the burnt. I see where the burnt comes in.
As you can see, my father has such high opinions on vehicles of the classic nature with a little bit of weight reduction. Also, I am Commentary Earl. You'll be hearing from me throughout the video because, honestly, I was more worried about getting our vehicles from point A to point B.
Polytan. Okay, what do you got to say?
fucking go already.
No, I mean, do you think, how many issues?
All of them. We worked on this together. It's gonna have all the issues.
Oh my God.
When we touched the radiator.
What do you say?
I think it's gonna be great.
After being hazed, slightly verbally abused, and jinxed out the wazoo, we finally hit the road and left the state of Ohio, pointing the truck towards the west, heading to Rolla, Missouri, where we were meeting for negative day one, where I was met with this warm welcome.
Oh, look! Someone finally showed up!
About goddamn time. Man, that is a funny looking dog.
That is the goofiest looking Dodge pickup I've ever seen. No. Don't park there. That's catering event only.
Where the hell are your...
Park right, bitch.
After receiving my second helping of harassment soup and a little bit of hazing on the side, we finally got the truck parked and started actually shooting the shit, have some beers, and getting ready for our next stint ahead, which would be from Rolla to Joplin, which we did not film, so now it's time for day one. Welcome back. Unfortunately, I started filming late, but here we are. We're registered. We're running the poverty tour. Right now, we're falling behind the rest of the big boat crew. We got Sleepy, we got Jethro, we got the old man, and Earl, and we're gonna go for it. We're currently leaving the mall right now, and hopefully we do well so far. All right, I've tossed a few names out there. So the blue Ford F-150 in the front is Jethro from Wisconsin. The red Ford F-150 is Sleepy from Pennsylvania. And the brown Oldsmobile we met on the way, that's Kevin, also nicknamed Quadrabog because his Quadrajet was not doing the best during under acceleration. Now that we know who's who, we finally made it through a small town on Route 66 of Baxter Springs, Kansas. We were in Kansas for literally, we blinked and we were out. We all made a tactical fuel stop right outside of Baxter, though, where everyone reconvened because with the traffic lights and the stop signs, we all got lost and wanted to reconnect with each other. We met Inevitable Jim, Buff's Garage, Pole Barn Garage, Wandering Iron, Build Season, Ford Motor Company. We met a whole bunch of YouTubers. And then we shook hands, handed out stickers, and went to our first location. Our first stop on the poverty tour was kind of an eerie one. It's also a reminder that corporations should be a little bit more liable of when they leave an area and what they do in the area. This is the town, or what was the town, of Pitcher, Oklahoma. Founded in 1915, it was formed around the Pitcher Lead Company, which was the largest producer and miner of lead and zinc. So much so that 50% of the bullets and lead materials used in World War I came from the mines of Pitcher, Oklahoma and the tri-state area. The mine ended up closing in 1967 and was dociled and left there for decades. In 1983, the Tar Creek Superfund site was made because heavy metals were found in the water to the point of where the water in Tar Creek was bright orange. The EPA stepped in and was trying to clean everything up until 2008 when a massive tornado came through and made the devastation even worse for the town of Pitcher. The EPA is still working on it today. It just comes to show sometimes you really have to clean up your mess before you leave the town in shambles. don't know if you can hear us that well. We got the windows down because there's no AC in the truck. I'll have to fix this and everything. But, Route 66 closed. Oh no. We're currently in Oklahoma. We went from Missouri, fell into Kansas a little bit, then went into Oklahoma. But yeah, we're just cruising right along, 65 miles an hour, about 60 pounds of oil pressure and 180 degrees. We're just moving right along. Gas away.
No, he had called at the right time. Because I wanted to stop and get water. Actually, I wanted to stop and pee.
Got the water, didn't you?
After a quick ice cream social in Vinita, Oklahoma, we heard that someone was having a radiator issue a few miles up the road, so we all loaded up and started heading towards an O'Reilly's. Come to find out, it was Pole Barn Garage's father's car had blown the radiator, and we just ended up waiting around, see what we can do. They ended up finding another radiator, and we just hung around the O'Reilly's until everyone was ready to go. Yep, he's good. I sent the pen to him. Oh, look who's here. We beat them here. Ow. They must have flew past the exit or something. Making our way to Weatherford, Oklahoma was going pretty smoothly for the first 3.5, 4 hours. And then all of a sudden, right outside the town of Cushing, Oklahoma, of course, one of the Fords decides to have a mechanical issue. Okay, so
What's going on?
well, right now, unfortunately, Jethro has decided to make this more interessante, which means I have to go get my phone and actually be videoing it right now, but I'm not, so I'm going to steal the video from you.
That sounds good, buddy.
Try again. Is it because the math sensors are wide open? I thought that coil had to be grabbed with the wall.
Well, I think the
Hole.
electrical tape will go.
In the gravel. In the gravel. Again. What started out as a coil is now a distributor. Thank God the oiling rod came out with it. We got the new one back in. Thank God for Milwaukee fans too. We were buying heat stroke out here. Also, we just saw the inevitable Jim go by, I believe. Bye, Jim. Now, everything's back together. Everything clear of the prop. Contact. Contact. Come on, baby. It acts like it's trying now. I was wrong. So very wrong. It was not trying to start. Here, Greg, just crank it real quick. Oh, sorry. Crank. Yeah. Alright, back to the drawing board, we'll let you know. Oh, it is, my God, 7:32, and we died about 3:30, 4 o'clock. There's the last feller that stopped to help us. We're about to go meet them at a bar for the meeting of minds. It's my distributor. It's my coil. It was 6 inches of ground wire for the coil. Like, this thing is fuzzier than fuzzy wuzzy inside of it. It's justified. But my God, the amount of noise that 6 grown men made when we saw Spark. And one. Oh.
You licked one damn window.
Old man's in the truck all ready to go. Let's get to the bar, boys.
Go.
After blissfully baking inside of the wonderful Oklahoma heat and sun, we finally made our way towards Weatherford, Oklahoma, to where we were going to meet the guys that stopped and help us with the Section 8 Subaru, the Wagoneer, the 1960 Oldsmobile, and the Old Yeller pickup truck. We had no issues on the way to Weatherford, minus the blue F-150 pulled off the road again. Old Yeller and Sleepy pulled off to help him. And unfortunately, directions unclear, driver was pulling over to give a self-coolant leak and broadsided Old Yeller on accident. The poor kid saw more than he needed. But we made it to the bar. We didn't film. I just wanted to have a good time. However, we did meet one little friend. You never know what you're going to get. Literally got done at the bar. Got a whole bottle of barbecue sauce. And there's a little cute furry creature. Hi, little buddy. Get on, where you going? All right, day 2 of the Poverty Tour. As you can see, we're not in a museum. I got up late because somebody in the blue Ford, big bitch, decided to lose his sad wire cable. Him and negatives just don't go well, but he is kind of a negative human being. But as you can see, we have the museum in the background here. We have all the Poverty Tour people here. We've talked to the guy with the Jeep that stopped. We got a couple guys from New Orleans, or from Louisiana. It's a great time. Got to shake hands with a few other creators. Haven't met Angus yet, but that may be in Tucumcari, or I don't know what. I think he's just doing this leg. But, oh, met the guy from Motorpur. He's really awesome. Gave me a free hat. Love that. We use that in the winter. And we're about to head out to either go to the Big Texan Ranch, where they're at the big steak, or we're going to go to Cadillac Ranch, wherever that falls. But pretty much we're going from here to Tucumcari, and it seemed like everybody last night had breakdowns because everyone got in late. The bar we went to, top notch. Even scored a nice bottle of barbecue sauce because they used to be a barbecue cater. So hopefully, looking at you, we have a continuous drive today, not sporadic stops.
One sporadic stop.
One very quick stop. Only 3.5 hours.
He lost it. I guess he jumped it on accident.
Yeah, he said somebody ran him off the road.
And then he found some on the side of the road and bought one from him.
Huh.
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
That's a quinky dink.
See, he actually has.
Yeah, he also has.
And manual steering.
Yeah.
Well, no, I meant not.
Actually, yeah, not a poorly
Timing issue.
not a timing issue, carb issue, everything under the sun issue. Stickers are coming along. I appreciate everyone giving me the ones so far, but if you guys have stickers, let us know. Clinton, Oklahoma. That looks a little I'm gonna say it's probably closed. It's like put the lotion on the skin. Well, we finally made it. Where you'll get the meat sweats. Yeah. That traffic was bullshit. Ready, old man? Hey, you ready, old man? Old man, you ready? Come on. Oh. 24 ounces of steak later, and all of us are well fed, ready to go to Tucumcari. Ready for a shower again. After some well-deserved meat sweats, me and the Misfits decided that we should go for a walk in fear of not being able to fitting in our pants the next day because of all the food we consumed at the Big Texan Ranch. The Big Texan Ranch was a great place to go to. It was a family-style restaurant, so you got to sit down with a bunch of different people. That's why we didn't film, just to be respectful to the families trying to enjoy the ambiance and the food. We did, however, go visit Cadillac Ranch. It's one heck of a destination. I wouldn't make it something that I want to go do every year, but I'm glad I finally got to see it. We stopped and looked at Willie Nelson, John Wayne, and Elvis's Cadillacs at the Cadillac Ranch souvenir shop, and then all the boys in the F-150 had to take all of their luggage out of the back of their trucks and put it up front in the cab because they weren't blessed like the Chevy with a tonneau cover because the rains are coming. Holy shit balls. Anyone order a side of rain? Oh, we're about to get dumped on hard. Free car wash. And welcome to New Mexico. Yeah, so remember how I just made that little snippet about anyone want a side of rain? I did not catch a video of it, but we were driving down that same path, and not even 2 minutes after I shut the phone off, we got hit with so much rain that it started flooding across the road. And actually, when me and the two other the other two F-150s hit it, it just went over the headlights and just started spraying everywhere. The roads were flooded. It was so bad. You can see the clouds behind us. We're trying to run away from it at this point, but right now we're trying to get to Tucumcari just so we can try to bomb into the room, so if it does start raining and we don't have wet luggage completely. But yeah, that was insane. There was like 7, maybe 12 of our Poverty Tour people on the side of the road because it was so bad. They say the desert doesn't get a lot of rain, but we got a full-body nature bidet, what felt like. The good news is we found Mike's place to get a nightcap before we start day 3 of heading from Tucumcari to Gallup, New Mexico. Good morning. It's Sleepy. Is it day 3 or is it day 2?
3.
Okay. Yeah, we're having a hard time remembering days at this point, but we decided to stop real quick and get a photo before we go to the meetup at Shamrock Automotive, and they have some old Edsels, I think a few Packards, a few Chevys, a couple Fords, and pretty cool to look at. Then also a nice old, looks like a Rambler Motor Services across the way. It's got Edsel, it's got Willis, Hudson. Got all those cool little signs on it. We're still in Tucumcari right now, and we're heading towards the Tucumcari Convention Center. And this in front of us is actually Route 66, or Old 66. But we'll see you at the convention center. But these cars are cool. So one of the cars that we've just finished that's actually in Texas right now is this Galaxy 500, but ours is blue and the top isn't gone. Shamrock Automotive, $8,400. Comes with a parts car. Ooh, would you looky that? Tempting, but we don't need another project right now. After visiting someone's collection of for sale classic car projects, we made our way to the actual driver's meeting for that morning in Tucumcari. We didn't get much footage because we were really busy under the hood of, once again, the F-150. He's having a high idle issue. We thought it was a timing issue. He had his spout out, which is this little plastic guy. If you lose it, it's expensive. And he thought it was the IAC. He thought it was the MAF. It's a whole crapshoot of what's wrong with that truck. But currently is that after driving for a little bit, it would have a obnoxious high idling issue. So we really didn't get much footage of that because we were staring at timing lights and checking timing marks and making sure his balancer was off and checking for TDC, all that fun stuff. But we are actually on our way now to Gallup, New Mexico, where we do meet a few other folks on the way. And, you know, not as wet as adventurous as the prior day. Thank God. Now this Monte Carlo that's passing us is a pretty sweet rig. It was a 350 base, I think it was a 383 or 355 with a 5-speed. This thing was very Mad Max, kind of dirty, kind of race car style. They actually, unfortunately, do head gaskets in the Grand Canyon, but they are real road warriors. Riding along, and all of a sudden Jethro needed to take a leak, but luckily we found a bunch of our Poverty Tour folk. We're just west of Santa Rosa and just getting some fuel for Sleepy's truck, because once again his truck only has a forward tank and it's a little small. We also have the Quadribog that's been following us. Beautiful. Now, the only reason we're making a stop here at Laguna Burger in New Laguna, New Mexico is because in Tucumcari last night at Mike's Bar, all of the patrons told us we have to go to this specific location. It's delicious, it's great. Well, to be honest with you, it wasn't bad. The fries tasted like potato chips, which I loved. They were nice and crisp. The only bummer for some people was they only had cash because their credit card system was down, but all in all, not a bad little stop. It was pretty cool. And now, on to Gallup.
Holding up some old books supposed to teach about heaven and hell. In the darkness, I could feel her thinking about somebody else. I hear country music playing in the background. There's some old sweet melody about the life we lead, the love that we never found. I said I love you, she said, honey, now, yeah, just keep doing what comes natural in the heat of the night. If we're lucky, that country music make everything alright. As the night wears on, I can feel her starting to get close, moving over to me through the memories that only in the shadows on the ceiling know. Whiskey and the lies we keep telling, I hear a melody starting to take hold. As the night wears on, I can feel her start getting close. I hear country music playing in the background. Some old sweet melody about the life we lead, the love that we never found. I said I love you, said honey not yet. Just keep doing what comes natural, the heat of the night. Never lucky that country music make everything alright.
After being stuck behind this mid-2000s midlife crisis yellow Bahama goofy looking F-250, we finally made it into Gallup, New Mexico. I swear, I think someone stole this truck off the videotape scene of Toby Keith's Who's Your Daddy back in the early 2000s. Anyway, this guy did not like driving fast. He was trying to get around everybody. And finally, we went to our Airbnb. We ate pizza. We drank beer. We went to sleep. And guess what we did? Got up for the next exciting day of Poverty Tour 2026. Well, good morning. It's day 4, 3, whatever day it is. We just got done eating at the Railway Cafe here in Joplin, or Gallup. That's the thing we've been having hard times remembering is what city and state we're in, because it's all been kind of a blur for most of us. But yeah, now we're gonna go catch up with the other guys, get some fuel, some ice, and then we're off to Flagstaff, and then we're gonna go up to Kanab, Utah. So we'll get you some more footage, and if anything happens. By the power of video editing, something happened. Actually, this was right outside of Gallup, right on the line of New Mexico into Arizona. We had to stop at Lupton, Lupton, because we saw a big hole in the side of a mountain, and also some pretty cool teepees. The acoustics was really cool when we stopped at this location.
Even I saw it.
That's saying something.
Hey, look, I found some sandwich.
Hey, you know what the funny part is? This is actually an Indian sex zone, also known as a fucking rock. As you've kind of noticed, the last couple days we were kind of more or less just trying to get from destination to destination. Even though we're driving fuel-injected vehicles, we're still in vehicles that have over 220,000 miles on them that have been driven in our local states, not outside of the, 7 states we've had to cross to get to where we're at right now. Maybe 10. But here's the thing we did today, is that we wanted to focus more on going and looking at some of the attractions. And yes, we picked the desert of all places. So actually, we were thumbing right along on US 40, and then we saw signs for the Petrified Forest, which kind of intrigued us. So please enjoy the next couple minutes of just shots and commentary of the Petrified Forest. It is a great national park in Arizona, and I would say it was well worth the $25 to enter. So enjoy. You're in it, who cares? I saw the blue one first and I leaned in. I was like, oh, there's another one. It must have caught the wind. Oh, yes. Miles and miles and miles of wood. That's why they call it the petrified forest. Yes. All of the wood. Money everywhere. Don't take it the wood. It's on to Holbrook. We have made it to the town of Holbrook, Arizona. We are filling up the Fords. The Chevy's at 3/4 of a tank after like 140 miles. Not as good as gas mileage as today, but they're filling up. It's a cool little town. This old motel. I wish that I wish it was still in service because it looked like it was pretty cool back in the day. But I'll have to do some research when I get home to see what maybe this motel was. We're getting back on the road. We're actually going to head to Winslow, Arizona, because there's a brewery there and the old man has been running low on stout beer and that's what he wants. Oh, she angry. She loud. Ooh. It's sounding better than what it did. We have to take some more timing out of it though. Ready, old man? Oh, well, we made it to Winslow, Winslow, Arizona. Yeah, Winslow, Arizona. Saw the infamous corner and also ate at this pretty good brewery. We came out here to make sure we can get something for the old man for a stout. Didn't have anything, so we're gonna run to Flagstaff and try to find him his beer of choice. But try it out. Good place. But. Old man in tow, and we're gonna get some beer for him. Then we're gonna cannonball to Kanab. So we'll see you in Flagstaff and Kanab. We've officially made it to Flagstaff, Arizona. Mission accomplished. We got the old man's dragon milk that he loves to drink, and now we are trying to move it to Kanab, because per the GPS, we're going to be there about 10 o'clock MTD. So we'll see how well this goes, but happy that you got your beer?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, we've been looking for it for 3 states. Couldn't find it anywhere. So now we're just going to turn some miles, shut the camera off, and we'll see you in Kanab, Utah. I absolutely would have turned the camera off and just not filmed anything from Flagstaff to Kanab, but listen, it's just too darn beautiful to kind of not film this stuff, especially when I've been in desert for the last couple days, and finally I see this thing that's usually lush and in my area, which are called, these things called trees. So you get to watch a little bit of the greenish version of the desert, and then we'll be right back into the beautiful, I mean, gorgeous parts of the mountains. And I say mountains, more like steep inclines, very, very steep inclines. You'll see after a while. I don't know how the F-150s made it without having any catastrophic failure up one section of, I believe it was 89A, or it was 89, but continue watching. That last statement was an understatement. I'm not kidding when I said it felt like we changed 4,000 feet of elevation. It was at this moment I figured out that the manual brake and manual steering 77 Dodge D100 would have been a death wish on this trip. Me and the old man probably would have killed each other in Page, which is the next town we're going to hit. Welcome. It is day 5. We have done nothing today. We have literally just done minor repairs on the trucks, drank beer, shot the shit, did some laundry, got the back of the truck reorganized, but we got kielbasa, we have hot Italian sausage, we have chicken, we have onions and peppers. Yeah, and then also if we get done...
Sorry, I could cook for you, Master.
Then we gotta wait for Jethro to be done over here. He's putting the pork chops on now. We got more chicken, and we got, what'd you call them, hobo potatoes?
Hobo potatoes.
Hobo potatoes. But that's been our day, is just relaxing, more or less. But we're gonna cook, eat, and then we're gonna be out of here in the morning so we can go to the Forrest Gump Memorial in Mexican Hat, or Mexico Hat?
I don't know.
Mexican Hat. So my father, who is a runner and also a Marine, can go run the Forrest Gump ending of his run. So, still not done yet. Well, it's day 5, I think. Day 5, day 4, day 6, whatever day it is. It's hard to remember. The screen will fix it. But we're already in the truck. GPS is loaded up. The other goofy goobers are getting their fuel on because they have less mileage than us. Which, come to find out, this is a 25-gallon tank. So, And it's getting about, I don't know, 400, 450 if we're 500 if we're really pushing it to the tank, but 390 is kind of where we start getting a little. Nope. We're gonna pull over for fuel right now, but we're gonna head out to Mexican Hat to let him run, and then we're gonna go to Moab. So away we go. After leaving Kanab, we had to backtrack through Page, Arizona, which where we stopped for fuel last night, which was a little hairy after that humongous incline of roughly 4,000 feet. I'm over-exaggerating, but you understand the gist. This is the Glen Canyon Dam Overlook. It is a beautiful scenic. Get your finger out of the shot. What are you doing? But the dam and the river is beautiful. It's also really fun when you walk on that bridge that's to my left there and a semi-truck goes over and everything shifts underneath your feet. Yeah, it's a great time. Read the placard, why don't you? Stop.
Is that hard?
Hey. That back there was the Forrest Gump where he ended his run. The old man got his run in, as you saw. He didn't run that far, he cheated. But now, we got the crew lined up, and we're about to head to Moab for the day. If I don't know, we might just head there, we don't know. But the Fords are saying it's a little sweltery inside of the cabs, but we're heading to Moab next, and you'll know if anything goes good, bad, or indifferent. And O'Reilly's didn't get his part, unfortunately.
I feel like a cowgirl.
Oh yeah, shake it, girl.
You know, this is out of necessity. That was out of sluttiness.
Oh yeah, no shit. There was, okay, so sidebar. If you ever come to visit the Forrest Gump scenic view, don't stand in the middle of the road when traffic's coming. Don't be a dumbass. There was literally 3 to 4 people just standing in the middle of the road. Almost one got clipped by a dually mirror. It was stupid.
Did you see the water truck almost clip him?
Yeah, the water truck almost clipped him. It was bad. But they had to get their Instagram photos and basic white bitch shit.
We can't talk. He did too.
Yeah, I know he did, but he's basic as can be. Lizard. lizard, 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 lizard. Good morning. So we are now leaving Moab. I think this is day 5 and 6 that we spent in Moab. We are currently taking right next to the Colorado River. This is beautiful out here. And as you can see, the Kentucky waterfall has been tied up because I'm tired of getting whipped in the eyeballs by my freedom flowing hair. But we're making our way to Colorado. It's the last day. We are 375 miles from Berthold, Denver, whatever, Colorado. And I get to look at this. Look at that shit. That is amazing. It's just going to be slow riding all the way to Colorado until we hit elevation, and then we're really going to see how well the truck acts and the gas mileage and all the other shit. But we're on the Colorado Riverway Recreation Area Highway. It's a mouthful, but let me take that from you for a second, cameraman. Just gorgeous. All right, we're probably going to stop a little bit here and there, but we're really just trying to make miles and not overheat or fuel starve or fuel boil or anything, but we should be fine. But it's been a little bit of a taxing trip. It's not horrible. I'd recommend anyone try it, but man, you got to be mentally prepared for miles upon miles. The truck is about to turn. The truck is about to have 232,000 miles. We started this trip with 229,311. It's a lot of frickin' miles, but look at that. You can't skip past this. This is gorgeous. I love America. It's amazing. If you've made it this far in the video, I greatly appreciate anyone and everyone that has watched my poverty tour video. We greatly appreciate the viewership and people actually being interested in this kind of stuff. The more people watches it, the more time we'll have to potentially put towards cars and other fun road trips and shenanigans. But right now we're going to be traveling through the rest of Colorado to the after party of people who made it through poverty tour, where we get to meet Inevitable Jim again. Mortsky, and a few other creators and help out our Louisiana friend in the Section 8 Subaru because he had a slight mishap with his trailer. So, we are currently outside, just outside of Vail, Colorado, which I have been told by the old man in the passenger seat that it is very expensive there. However, you may wonder why we're on the side of the road. Is the truck having issues? No! They are rock scaling like miles in front of us, and it's slowed down traffic to where everybody has gotten out and just started bullshitting. So, just outside of Vail, but you can't complain about the view. It's beautiful. Lush, green, nice breeze, not too hot, and found myself a nice little chain hook. The road provides. Everyone's still doing all right. The F-150s haven't overheated yet, but we're just pretty much waiting for whatever they're doing about 10 miles up the road, but we'll get moving eventually. So, looks like they're shuffling forward just a wee bit. Now, this section of road may seem like a beautiful, scenic, calm, wonderful area of Colorado. I shit you not, I thought I was going to lose all of the gears in the 4L60E transmission behind my 4.3 liter because it was up, down, and then it was straight up. I mean, in second gear almost the whole time up, maybe third, but it was going in between third and overdrive a lot to where I thought maybe, just maybe, this 235,000 mile or 236,000 mile 4L60E is about to give up the ghost, shit the bed, because the elevations were just gnarly, beautiful to look at. The other thing, once again, this is content that's not really worth me dying or having any issues in life, but as soon as we got close to Denver, Colorado, and to Birth Hole, however it's pronounced, we got tons of rain to the point where the roads got slick, and Jethro almost ass-packed me just because it was stop and go traffic. We'd be going 60, then we'd be going 30, then we'd be going 10. It was just so many variables of just almost hitting each other, and it was absolutely gross. So the next scene you'll be seeing is us at the final after party. It's done. It's over with. We've completed it. And now we get to relax. Just for a few minutes. He came pretty close.
She's in the bottom of the jailhouse now and living and living all like this, you're my baby. You heard the story about the jailhouse ride. You wanna do it, but you don't get caught. They got don't let your job because
I'm really lazy. Don't mind if he said
steady paychecks. I miss them. So, anyway, is there anything else somebody needs me to yell out and add?
Looks a hell of a lot better than what it did. Well, at least we made it to the after party. We are in however you pronounce it, Colorado. And we're actually not the last ones here. So it's a win in my book. Definitely going to be enjoying some of the festivities and getting some lunch. And then I'm going to be a sissy and I'm going to turn in early because I got to drive the old man to the airport. And then I got a 19-and-a-half-hour trip back to the state of Ohio. Well, speaking of Ohioans, they're from Ohio. Looky there. But we got everybody here. Good morning. It is currently 3 o'clock in the morning in Berthel, Colorado, and it's time for me to dump the old man off at the airport. Say hi, old man. And then 19-and-a-half hours back to Columbus, Ohio. Wish me luck. Alright, so dropped the old man off about, I don't know, 45 to half an hour ago. And now we are starting the grueling 1,350 miles back to the state of Ohio from Denver, Colorado. And the problem is that that's roughly 1,350 miles, 19 some hours and some change. But right now, the main goal is I'm trying to get to, I'm on 76 in Colorado. I'm heading towards I-80 because I would like to make a midway goal of going to the largest truck stop on I-80, which is in Iowa, right on the Illinois border, which is one of those things of like, I'm either going to make it the 19 hours or that's going to be the, okay, I'm going to go a little sleepy till 99 and I'm going to wake up and finish the trek. I would like to be in the state of Ohio the 10th. The 9th is pushing it. It's a lot of miles, but we got this. We're gonna go see some parts of Nebraska, see some Iowa. I've never been to either one of the states, and then we'll go home and hug my girlfriend and see my cats that I haven't seen in 11 days. Ready? Begin. And begin I did. I'm going to give you just a brief voiceover of what happened during this trip to Nebraska, Iowa, and the rest of the states I touched. Corn, meth, drugs, cops, Chicago adjacent, rain, lots of rain, to the point of where 5-gallon buckets being thrown at me probably would have been better visibility when I got outside of Indiana later this day. Because, as you can tell, probably not tell, I just decided to say to hell with it, and I drove all 19-ish hours back to the state of Ohio to be home at 2 a.m. It wasn't too bad. It was a little bit mind-numbing. I'm still trying to get the feeling back in my legs. This recording is happening probably about a few weeks after said and done. So once again, thank you everybody that's come and watch, and hopefully we get you more content. We are currently on a lull right now because we're trying to do some improvements to the shop, but thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.